Alright gamers, I would like to apologize on behalf of either myself or my video card, or capture card. Unsure which. It's either my mistake or its mistake. The ending to this episode got cut off. It was like 25 minutes of footage or so that I'm editing down to about 11 because we're gonna skip part of the boring part of this episode. Fast forward through it. But when we get to the palace, the temple here, it cut out and it just stopped recording. And I'm not sure if it was me accidentally hitting stop record or if it was just like, nah, this is too boring, I don't want to do this. The good news is that we didn't lose anything important. Bad news is I didn't realize it until after I had overwritten the save file and I couldn't go back and re-record it. So we're gonna miss most of the temple. You're not missing much combat. And I saved before the boss. I did a new recording session before the boss, so we're gonna get the boss next episode. And you're gonna miss the boring part of the temple. So this temple, first off, we're gonna like zoom through this probably because I don't want to deal with it. It's more follow the leader thing. But this time through a desert. It's super boring. Anyway, the temple is just a bunch of rooms with shooty things, and you have to obey the rules of the temple of each room. So, for instance, one of the rooms will say, "Do not jump," and if you jump, you fail and you have to go back to the beginning. One of the rooms will say, "Do not roll." You can't roll. One of them will say, "You can't use your sword to stop the ball shooter thingies." One of them will say, "Don't use magic," etc. And they're puzzles of sorts, but you can kind of cheese through most of them, which is what I did. And they're very boring and not fun, and I'm not actually all that upset that we're missing the footage. I'm just kind of mad that it cut out when I was recording a thing. Because I don't know why that happened, and I don't know if it's something I'm going to have to be aware of in the future. I don't know if I bumped something or what happened, but the point is it stopped recording. So we're going to get through like one of those, which is actually okay because we'll get to see it. Maybe a couple, I can't remember. And then it'll just cut out and that'll be the end of the episode. And we'll go to the boss next episode. So that's how this is going to work. I know that because post-recording and editing and all that good stuff. This part of the video game was also very, very boring to play. I hate pretty much everything about the desert. Most of the things about the desert temple. It's not good. Also, like, I want to go get this shiny and it's like, stay close to the girl. I can still see her. Like, just let me do what I want to do, game. Now there are more wolves. At least they're not coming in like packs of 12 this time. Hey, they're still annoying and they're hard to hit, but at least they're manageable this way. We can deal with it. Before, when those wolves, and seriously, it's like I'm fighting the wolves and Vice is gonna be like, hey, stay close to the girl. Like, come on, game. Don't do this to me. You're better than that, I like to think. For the most part, the game is better than that. It's like literally this one area of the video game that's just awful. And it makes no sense to me why this part would be so much worse. It's like they just gave up. It's like they're like, yeah, we don't need to do any good here. Okay, cool. We got a map for the temple. That's good. That's helpful. Okay, so now that we're in here, we can regular speed things again. It'll all be fine. Look at all that. That's pretty. This is at least a cool looking part, if not cool in function. Man, doesn't it look so much slower now that we're going regular speed? Like, it looks like it's in slow motion, but it's not. This is regular speed. it'll look normal again in a sec, I'm sure. So what you do in this is you go from room to room. It'll give you the rules at the start, and then you have to obey the rules at the start. And it won't let you leave until you do. And it's a lot of this. So yeah, leaping rabbit, you can't jump. You have to figure out your way through the puzzle. You also can't get hit by any of the balls or you fail. You can blow them up. I wanted to see if we could move any of the boxes. Okay, so now we're safe. Now the ball, or the shooter can't get us. I wanted to see if I could like put it on the spawn point, but Kaine wouldn't move. So I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Can't go around there. Can we smash any of these? Try to cheese it a little bit. No. No. We can't hit those through. I don't know if that's going to help, because they respawn a bit too quickly. But yeah, basically this is just a puzzle. You have to figure out how to do the puzzle. It's not a difficult puzzle. A lot of them are like this. They're just, you have to think your way through it a little bit. And once you think your way through it just a little bit, you'll be able to figure it out. We've got to get to the big glowy at the far left there. I probably should have got hit there, but I didn't. I didn't know that you'd also lose if you got hit at all. I thought, I didn't think it was going to be like that. I thought you'd be able to, you know. I thought it was just do damage. It doesn't just do damage, it forces you back to the beginning. Now just gotta push this one and then wait our turn and then we're good. We're good to go. Kaine can just teleport. She could hit the thing right now and win. But she didn't. And that's that. So yeah, a lot of them are just that. But also boring. Can we go through this door? We cannot go through this door. I didn't want to jump here because I didn't want to know. I didn't know if the game would be like, oh no, you jumped, you lose. So I didn't jump there, but you could have done it. See where we're going. Across, I guess. No, it's gotta. Okay. Someone's here. We can't go there. We can't go in here. It doesn't look like. Okay, the seal's gone, so we just had to trigger that to open the seal. Cool. That's cool. That is definitely a child. Yep, that's a child, all right.
Where did you come from, boy?
The 93rd Prince of Facade. Oh, he's the prince. Okay, cool. So he's the one who's missing. We found him.
But you're just a kid.
Also, how does he understand us? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna be captured. Well, that's unfortunate. If we would have just grabbed him and gone, we could have avoided this whole mess. But we didn't do that, because we're dumb. I guess. Okay, what's the challenge here? We have to also watch this cutscene every single time. Stationary owl. Okay, so we have to stay still? No, we can't stay still. Prohibited. Right, that's how that works. I didn't read it. That's my bad. Okay, so we just gotta go. Okay. Cool. That was not tough at all. In fact, it was really, really easy. Also, where are we? Okay, there we go. Anything in here? No? Okay, cool. Here's another not fun part of the video game. We have actual platforming side-scroller wise, but it's really slippery and not good. Let's see how well we do. Oh, look at how slippery it is. Not fun. Cool. It's like really, really not good. Like really, really not good. And I know I look like I'm terrible at this, and I am. But just look at how slippery it is. That's not fair. I shouldn't have to heal from platforming. Also, that was my bad. That one was my bad. I'll take that. Okay, we'll play it extra safe. Extra super safe. Okay, there we go. We did it. It shouldn't have been that hard, but it was, because I'm dumb. Okay, I see the shooters. I see the door close. Yes, because it always happens this way. I know how this works by now, game. You don't have to keep doing this. So no running and no magic, it looks like. And, yeah, she's mad. Yeah, that's how I felt too. She's gonna use magic. And that's gonna be a mistake, because she's gonna get captured too. Uh-oh, she gone. Well, now we don't get kinda either. Yes, Vice, you're right. You are right. Oops, I ran. I already forgot. Like, okay. Okay. It's really hard to, like... I ran. It's really hard to not tilt the stick like that, you know? Like, it's actually kind of frustrating. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, I got hit by the ball. Wonder if I just, like... What if I just, like, booked it, though? Oh, it doesn't work. It was actually pretty close, though. I feel like that could work. Cool. Now let's walk really, really carefully. Hit this thing. And that's actually pretty much all that got recorded. So, that's it.